Okay, so you probably already know that organic reach on Facebook business pages down significantly, continues to go down probably every year. Um, well, right now, organic reach stands at a grand total of big, giant, whopping 1 to 3%. So what that means is if you have 1,000 people on your page that have actually hit the like button on your page, when you post to your page, it's going to be seen by between 10 and 30 people. Now, those numbers can range significantly depending on a number of factors, specifically engagement. If you get a post that gets a higher amount of engagement, it gets a higher algorithm score. It's going to be shown to more people organically. But typically, posts usually get between a 1 and 3% organic reach. Now, there's a couple of different strategies to getting more people to see it. One that I like to use is turning it into an ad, just turning your post into an ad. This can be done through a boost on Facebook. Now, I don't always recommend boosting a post, but it can be effective for the right strategy and for the right outcome that you want. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of different ways to boost a post. Now, the first one, we're just going to go right to a business page. I'm going to use one of mine as an example right here. And I'm going to hit this boost post button down here at the bottom. Now it's going to take me to the boost panel. And the first thing it's going to ask me is like, what do I want for a goal? You know, and if you're not sure, just use automatic, keep it simple. If you really know what you want to get more website visitors, or you want to get more engagement, or get more calls, you know, you can switch it up. Sure. If you're sending traffic to like your website, that's going to be more website visitors, obviously. If you're in doubt, just hit get more engagement. That's really what you want. Okay. You want more people to engage with the content. Okay. So that's the first thing, is setting the goal. The next thing is adding a button. Now you can add a button down below. What it's going to do is you're going to have a learn more, shop now, sign up, learn more. Pretty standard right there. Now the good thing about this boost post is it's fantastic. It's a quick, easy way to turn a post. The drawback is you can't edit any of this headline or subhead down here. You just can't do it. It's impossible. Okay. The next thing you have to do is declare that it's a special ad category for housing. And if you don't do that, your ad's going to get rejected right away, and you're going to be frustrated. And then you're going to call me and you're going to say, why are my ads getting rejected? And I'm going to say it's because you didn't check special ad category. Okay. Now here's the next important part. The audience. Now, I have it defaulted right now to battleground 15-mile radius. Every time you boost a post, it's going to default to the last audience that you selected. And so that means you don't have to choose the audience every single time. So what I'm about to show you here is going to be your default the next time you go into boost a post. Now, age range, we can't filter out age range. It just won't let us. Okay. And if you're unsure, as far as like location, what I like to do is battleground, and I just type in battleground Washington. It's going to default to 15-mile radius. That gets me almost the entire county. Now, if you want to get like further over here into Washougal, Camas, you can take this pin and say, well, I'm going to drop a pin like right about here. And you can see now we're further over into Camas, Washougal. And if you want to get even more trickier, drop more pins. Okay. Now what's telling me here is my potential reach is 590,000 people. That's a lot. That's a pretty big amount of people between 18 and 65. And I kind of want to narrow that down a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to use interests-based targeting right here under detailed targeting. And we're going to use things like Zillow is a good one as an interest, not Premier Agent. We're going to use Zillow. And then we're going to use, let's do realtor.com as an interest. Okay. And you can see our potential reach went down significantly, because what it's doing is it's saying, Okay, anybody who's recently been on Zillow or Realtor.com or interested in those kinds of things falls into this category of the people that I want to target market. And I want homeowners specifically. Okay, so let's do this. If I want homeowners specifically, let's put in what do homeowners have? They have equity, home equity. Let's put in equity one more time. Home equity loan, equity, home equity line of credit. Yeah, there we go. How about home improvement? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Or home appliances. We could use home appliances. That's a homeowner. I just bought an appliance, waited 4 months for it. Let's see. How about renovation? Yeah, the renovation. Okay, so now you see my audience significantly smaller. In fact, it's almost cut in half. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be bold here. I'm going to take out Zillow. I'm going to take out Realtor.com, because sometimes people who are renting typically goes to those websites, and I want to target homeowners specifically. So I'm only going to put in things here that are associated, that I know are associated with homeowners. Home equity loan, home equity line of credit. We can even do refinancing. And say cash out refinancing. Now, these are things that people who are homeowners probably researched. Okay, so I'm going to hit save audience. And now you can see that my audience is now changed to Battleground 15 miles with these interests right down here. It's going to give me my estimated daily results based off of the current budget, which we're going to cover in a second, right over here, and then what kind of engagement we can expect. So now I set the budget. Now I've had it $10 a day for 5 days. You don't have to go that high. It's a minimum of $1 per day. I'm going to recommend at least $5 per day. Okay, $5 per day for 5 days. Now you can, if you want a $25 budget, and you can split that up over 10 days, that's $2.50 a day. Or you can say, hey, I just want to do it for 7 days and see what happens. Okay, I very rarely run an ad for longer than 7 days. I don't want to be the guy that they see the same ad over and over and over and over. Okay, so set your budget, set your duration, and then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to come down here. I have my Facebook pixel set up, but it's not active. We're not even going to get into that. Your payment method is going to be down here. Okay, so whatever payment method you have installed, and then of course your placements. Where do you want to place this ad? Now I have it going to Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Some ads might not qualify for both, and can only qualify for Facebook. And if you would like, this one does not qualify for Messenger. So that's why it's not available to be checked. Okay, so we're going to go to Facebook. We're going to go to Instagram. Last thing you do, you hit the boost post now, and that boosted post goes out to your audience. Now, it's great for just simple engagement, getting your message in front of a cold audience and getting them to see who you are, how you can help, getting them more exposure to your brand. And then the goal after that is to take it one more step and actually retarget these people. I call it the I see you everywhere campaign, where they interacted with this ad, or they clicked through a couple of pictures, and then 2 days later they see your next post, and then 10 days later they see your next ad, and then 20 days later they see your next ad. And then what you're doing is you're building that trust over time, right? Now, that's the Boost Post panel. Pretty easy to navigate. If you have any questions, just give me a call. I'll walk you through it. There is another way to do a boosted post through the ads manager, which is a little bit more effective, and I'll cover that in a whole different video. So anyway, hope that helps. Have a great day.